I did.
Yeah, just like a G, you know. Trouble, before they do it. I wake up and go get me some new money. You know I'm living like a G. These little niggas ain't gonna take that from me. You know we do it like a G. I swear to God, I fuck on anyone. Just like a gangster, just like a G. This duck taping white cell. You know I do it like a G. G's up, hoes down. G's up, hoes down. Get a little bit out. G's up, hoes down. A bit long. G's up, hoes down. G's up, hoes down. G's up, hoes down. G's up, hoes down. Y'all. G's up, hoes down. Like a thief in the night. I take anything but some pussy. She got that head like a thing. She got that head that I like. If your body ain't right, with that little baby on ice. I make that paper like right. Right on that bucket, your motherfucker light. I promise you know me. I pull up like a cake. Where I'm from is not sick. I got bitch on my leg. Scoop them grits on the plate. Yeah, she thought it was steak. I'm a deep in the night. Make her ride like a bike. I go down on a diet. I go up on my price. I might drop him on slice. Kick out like Uncle Ice. I got grits at the beach. And they white like a rice. Let trouble take your life. After I get your five. Straight with that vibe to the side. It ain't no question how nigga gon' ride. When they come with no question, my nigga get quiet. Nigga sit quiet. I am not taking no disrespect. You bad,
What you trying to do with PlayStation support? What you trying to do with PlayStation support? Yeah. Someone trying to make you. Someone trying to get you offline.
I don't even got a posterizer, bro. Ah, he hurt his leg. He hurt his leg. He broke his leg. I broke his leg.